The Great British Beer Festival is a fantastically successful place, but the British pub as we know it is starting to become under threat. This is a major problem for CAMRA, of course, and for all beer lovers. Community Pubs Minister Marcus Jones has joined us with a new campaign, a joint initiative between CAMRA and the government. What's it about? What's it called?
Well, as it says, this pub matters, and that's because we believe as a government that pubs are the heart of communities across the country. We want to make sure that we keep as many pubs as possible open, and one of the ways in which that can be done is to get together as a community. You only need 21 people or a CAMRA branch, and you can list with the local authority, you can apply to list your local as an asset of community value, and that's what this is about. This is about the community coming together, and that does two things. Firstly, as soon as that application goes in to the local authority, it takes away the permitted development rights from the particular pub, so it can't be demolished or it can't be turned into anything else without a proper planning process and procedure taking place. And the other thing that it does is if the pub is sold on, or the owner of the pub wants to move the pub on, it means that the local community have the first refusal and have 6 months therefore to actually look to see how they can take that pub on. And we're backing CAMRA. CAMRA are backing the government in terms of encouraging people to be proud of their local and make sure that this sticker is in the window because they've registered it as an ACV.
It's quite staggering just how many pubs are disappearing. Something like 29 pubs a week, of which the majority of those are in suburban areas.
Well, we've seen the figures, and the industry over the last few years does seem to have renewed vigour. There has been a challenge for a number of years, but we've set out on a path to reduce taxation. We've got rid of the hated beer duty escalator, and we've reduced beer duty the last 3 years in a row, and we've reduced business rates for many pubs up and down the country in the last few years. And what we're seeing is that that's actually causing now many companies to invest in pubs more than they have done for some time. And we're obviously seeing, and you can see it here today, a massive explosion in microbreweries, and the brewing industry is really thriving. And I think actually there are many positives we can take forward, and this campaign is part of that.
CAMRA has been campaigning for pubs for real ale for a very long time now. How important do you think the work that CAMRA does is?
It's really important, and I know the CAMRA organisation well. I'm well aware that the first AGM of CAMRA took place in my very own constituency in my hometown, and I know from the number of members CAMRA has and the number of correspondence that I've received from people during my time in Parliament how valued CAMRA is as a vehicle to support the drinker and the beer and pub industry, and I'm here to listen to CAMRA's views and obviously where I can try and support their aims and the aims of the wider pub goer and the industry, which is extremely valuable. 800,000 people depend for their livelihoods on the beer and pub industry.
Marcus Jones, Community Pub Minister, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.